Here's a short video review of the Cuisinart DGB-800 Grind and Brew Coffee Maker. Overall, it's a pretty good machine, but it's not without its quirks. So let me run it through real quick for you, and then I'll mention the quirks. Obviously, this is your basket for grounds. You can put pre-ground coffee in here, or most people probably will use grind and brew since that's the main focus of the pot, but people do use pre-ground coffee sometimes. You flip the lid closed, and then you close the basket. Okay, so that's closed. Now, this is the top here where your hopper is for your beans. They say it holds about a half pound of beans. We ground coffee yesterday morning. I'd say you probably get one more grind of coffee beans before you'd have to refill it. Here's the front of the machine. The time is already set. We did all that, set the time, set the program time, and we also set the time for the pot to remain on from 2 hours to 3 hours. All this is in the owner's manual, which isn't the greatest, but it's workable. You just have to kind of work through it. Strength is set. All right, so now the pot's in standby mode. To get it into anything other than standby mode, you press the on-off button. Now this allows you to do anything. Here I can change my strength, go to full strength, go back down. We prefer it right about medium strength. You turn this is your grind control for how many cups you're going to make, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's that. And then you would use another combination of the program button in order to get to your program time, to set your program time, and also to set your remain on time after the pot has run the brewing. Okay, so now what I would do, I'm just going to shut this off real quick here, get it back to the time. Now, what you're supposed to be able to do with this is set it up on program. During the week here in our house, we normally use pre-ground coffee during the week, and we save our bean grinding for the weekend as a special treat. So for us, we use the program feature every day with grind off. So here's how you're supposed to do that. Put the pot on, say, okay, I want to be grind off, and then I want it to be program. Okay, there's my auto on program time of 5:20. Now, it all seems very nice and good, perfect. Now let's come back to the regular time of day. But unfortunately, in probably about 60 seconds, you'll see this go off. It'll go back into standby mode. Presumably that it's set for grind off and program. What happens though is when the program comes on in the morning, it forgets that I told it to grind off. And if I've got beans down, or pre-ground coffee down here in this basket, now it starts grinding beans and now I got a mess. So went back to the company and where I bought it here at Amazon, and they contacted Cuisinart, and Cuisinart said, oh no, just replace it. So obviously it's a known issue that the grind off feature does not work with program. Sent me a second machine. Second machine unfortunately had the same date code 3518 as the first unit that I got, and guess what? The second pot does the same thing. You can't use grind off on program. Pretty disappointing to us, but rather than trying to get a third pot and probably having the same problem, because that's probably the lot that Amazon got, we negotiated with Amazon for a discount on this pot and said we'd keep the pot and we'll just manually turn it on during the week. It's not that big of a deal. Let me turn this all off for you. All you would do is turn this off. Let's see now if I can get this to go off. Yeah, auto off. Okay. Well, all you would do in the morning when you get up is hit on off, grind off, and press brew. Not the end of the world. Actually, what you can do the night before is do the on-off, grind off. It'll go into standby mode. Then in the morning when you get up, all you do is hit the on-off again, hit the brew, and it's on. You can skip the step of hitting grind off. Is it a little inconvenient? Yeah, it is, but you know what? It's okay, because when it does grind, it grinds great. It makes great coffee. And I really didn't feel like going through the aggravation of a third pot and having the same thing be wrong with it. So the only other option would have been to return it for a refund and try to buy it somewhere else and hope that the next date code I got worked. So obviously it's a known issue with Cuisinart, so you just take your chances knowing that if that's a big deal to you, then it might be an issue. If it's not a big deal to you, then have at it. It's a good coffee pot. So thanks for watching. I hope I was able to help.
The pot is set for 4 cups, as you can see up top. It's now up to 7 cups, and it's still brewing.